Hi, my name is Kyle Folsom, and today I'll be going through a decision tree that was created to better identify the types of customers that make insurance claims. The data includes various metrics such as BMI, their age, um, whether they're a smoker or not, how many daily steps have they taken in the day, all of which can be used to better identify the types of customers that will make an insurance claim. And insurance companies can use this type of information to determine the customers that are costing them the most money, and they can also use it to create promotions around activities that decrease the likelihood of a customer making an insurance claim. So now I'll move on to my demonstration of how I created a decision tree to increase the probability of identifying those customers. First off, I would like to take a look at the relationship between my data metrics and the target variable of determining insurance claims. So if you look at BMI, charges, and age, they all have positive correlations with the target variable, meaning that as these variables increase, the likelihood of an insurance claim also increases. Conversely, when you look at the number of children and the number of daily steps taken, as these increase, the probability of an insurance claim decreases. Let's switch over to the variable worth chart. This chart helps me determine which variables have the strongest correlation with the insurance with my target variable, which, as you can see here, is BMI. So this is where I'm going to start splitting my nodes from my decision tree. So if I switch over to my decision tree, as I mentioned, I'm trying to create a decision tree that better identifies the type of customers that will make an insurance claim. So if I did not create a decision tree and just randomly labeled each of my customers, I would have a success rate of about 60%. However, by embedding some logic within a decision tree, I can increase that accuracy. So as I mentioned, BMI is the strongest correlated variable, and by splitting the data between people that have BMI of 26 or greater, and with those that are less than 26, I can see that I can better, more accurately determine the groups that will make an insurance claim. With 72% of the people that are that have a BMI greater than 26 or equal to or greater than 26, and only 22% of the people that have less than a BMI of less than 25 making an insurance claim. So I can continue to increase this accuracy by splitting the nodes further and further down the tree. And you can see if I split the people that have a BMI of 26 or greater and also split that between those that have children and don't, I can see that the people that do not have children have a 100% likelihood of making an insurance claim. So this is a significant find, not only because it's 100% accuracy, but it's also about 40% of the parent population. So I can continue with these splits all the way down the decision tree until I get to a result that I am satisfied with. But the parts that I want to focus on are the leaf nodes. The reason why I want to focus on the leaf nodes is because these are the pieces that the decision logic will be developed off of. And to better evaluate my leaf node effectiveness, I can look at this leaf statistic graph. So with all of my 15 leaf nodes, you can see that the probability of each for determining a customer being making an insurance claim or not is either above 60% or below 40% for both my training and validation data sets. So overall, this graph shows that my decision tree is going to have a higher success than randomly labeling the customers. And I can validate this a little further by looking at a few statistics for my interactive tree that I created in both the valid and training data sets. Their average square errors were significantly smaller than if I were to just randomly label each customer with an insurance claim. So as I mentioned before, insurance companies can use this information to target price increases to those customers that are costing them the most money. They can also encourage behavioral changes by, for example, providing discounts for non-smokers, and they can justify these actions with the data, because it proves that people that do not smoke are less likely to make insurance claims than people that do smoke. They can also make promotions for like reimbursements of proof that a customer has a membership to a gym or is involved in gym-related activities. Generally, people that are involved with a gym have a lower BMI, and they can justify this type of promotion because the data shows that people that have a lower BMI are significantly less likely to make an insurance claim than people that have a higher BMI. So insurance companies will realize that with this information, will realize that a healthier customer is also a cheaper customer, and they can utilize this information to engage in activities to increase their profitability. I hope you enjoyed the presentation today.